I'm going to ask again, this question is related to the predestination question that we earlier had. So if the Indras, if they come to celebrate birth of a Tirthankar for Abhishek, how would they know? Because they have not attained Keval Gnan, or how would they know that this Tirthankar is born and they have to go for that celebration? So isn't there some connection like predestination, at least for the upper world?
No, that is not the predestination. Yes, they haven't attained the Keval Gnan, but all Devloks, Dev, they have Avdhi Gnan. Okay, the Devloks, the Dev or the Indra, every Dev, they possess Avdhi Gnan. Now, Avdhi Gnan is what? It is the knowledge of a certain distance. It's a Paudgalic knowledge of a certain distance. Okay. Now, these Devloks of Bhavanpati and Vyantar, Jyotish and Devlok, their power of the Avdhignan is such that when Tirthankar is born, the because it is the knowledge, even Tirthankar, when they are born, they possess Avdhignan at that time. And because of the Avdhignan, they feel that that is the pious soul, Tirthankar is born. Okay.
Uncle, can you explain what is Avdhignan so it will be easier for people to understand?
Yeah. For Gnan, there are 5 types. Mati Gnan, Sruta Gnan, Avdhi Gnan, Manaparya Gnan, and the Keval Gnan. Okay. Keval Gnan is the highest one. Okay. Keval Gnan means you know everything about everything in a sense. Okay. But before person attains the Keval Gnan, we all have Mati Gnan and limited Mati Gnan and Sruta Gnan. Okay. Mati Gnan is the knowledge of senses. Okay. We see from the eyes, we hear it, Srut Gnan, okay, from Mati, means from the knowledge of hearing. These are all whatever the knowledge we acquire through senses is called Mati Gnan. And the Sruta Gnan is whatever the knowledge we acquire from the scripture, in a sense. Okay, I'm just trying to give you a little bit simplified definition. Okay, that is the Sruta Gnan. We do have it. There are many categories of the Mati Gnan also, or Sruta Gnan also. So, depending upon, not everybody possesses the same level of Mati Gnan or same level of the Sruta Gnan. But every human have certain level of Mati Gnan and the Sruta Gnan. Okay. Now, Avdhi Gnan is like when you have only Mati Gnan and Sruta Gnan, you cannot see through like wall. Like if I'm living in my house in one room, I cannot know what happens to the next house. Okay, I cannot see through it. I don't have that knowledge of Avdhi Gnan. Okay, the Avdhi Gnan, the people who have it, they can see through the walls, okay, or certain distance. Whatever is happening there, they will know it. And there are many stories just comes like Anand Sravak got a Avdhi Gnan and Avdhi Gnan of very high distance that he can see it, he can observe it, he can feel it. All right. And Gautam Swami goes to Anand Sravak for the Gochari, at that time, what happens? Anand Sravak explains to him that he got such a powerful Avdignan. And Gautam Swami says, no human being cannot attain that kind of the Avdignan. So you are lying and you have to take a prayashchit. So he said, could you go and ask Bhagwan Mahavir, do I have to take the prayashchit by telling the truth? So Gautam Swami went back to Bhagwan Mahavir, explains what Anand Sravak told him, and he says, Bhagwan, is it possible that he can see that far off, which is not defined even in the knowledge book? Okay, and Bhagwan Mahavir said, yes, there are exceptions. Anand Sravak does have that kind of the knowledge exists. So it is you need to go and ask for forgiveness from Anand Sravak. And Gautam Swami went back to Anand, asked for forgiveness, and then he come back. Okay, he went for a Gochari first time. Then this conversation occurred. He went back and asked for the forgiveness. Then he came and took his Gochari. Okay. So what I'm trying to say, Avdignan is through Avdignan, all these Indra know Tirthankar is born, not from Kevalgnan, because they don't have it. They don't have any more knowledge than anything else. But up to Avdignan, all they have it. All right?